Hello everyone, welcome to the stream, to the channel, and everything on this side of the void. My name is Darkin King. I'm here to do challenges, to play video games, and cause chaos all throughout the various parts of the voidscape. And with today, as we're continuing with our Dark Souls 2 weapon roulette run, so to speak, we are going back in. We did relatively well. We died a few times, some of my own accord, and others based on the game. But we're going to move on. We're going to move on to the next area. We've gotten at least one of the four main Primal bonfires taken care of. We still have quite a few things more to do. We have to go back and fight a few more things before we move on to the next area, but we're going to get to it. We're gonna spin the wheel when we get back into Majula. We'll figure out the next weapon, and we'll move on. So let's see where today takes us. So yeah, there's our death counter up in the corner, so everything should be up to pace as it was last time, but as we figured out relatively quickly, that can easily change the drop of a hat. Alright, so here. Hope you guys have been enjoying it thus far. Thus far, rather. There we go. My helmet does not look like it should be there. Yeah, Discord don't need that. Or should disable that at some point. But yeah, we last fought our lost sinner with everything that we had, specifically with our giant club. But now that that's taken care of, we got to spin the wheel for the next weapon. So, what is going to happen today? So here. And today's choice: straight swords. All right, we got broadswords. All right. Oh, sorry about that. Put the mouse back. Let's take these back out. Alright, we're still heavy on strength. Yeah, we're still heavy on strength. So let's... I'll put that back later. We need to go back to...
That is more than most undead can say.
Let's get more of our stats upgraded. I think we'll start with 40 strength for now. We'll get more vigor, endurance, and vitality. Let's see if we can go to 40. That's good. Save the rest for later. The thing we'll also do as well is that now that this merchant out here has got some more stuff, since we bought the leathers, I'm gonna go ahead and buy probably the Elite Knight set.
Oh, I was hoping that you would come. I've stocked some new things, and I thought that you might be interested. They've been selling rather well, and I may step up operations soon. I'm surprising even myself, to be honest.
Let's take the Elite Knight set. This has been a staple throughout the entire Soul series, and for one, I also like this set because it's nice for good scaling when we upgrade it later
Thanks
on.
very much.
So it'll do justice for what it is. It shouldn't be too much of an increase in weight. So yeah, it's slightly more. And I'm okay with that. Still have a pretty good, decent roll. But I will need to buy the silver knight ring, or silver cat ring. The one so I can jump down into the well area. Talk to this cat in here. believe she's similar to the one that we would meet in Dark Souls 1 for the Forest Hunter Covenant.
Oh, undead are we? And one without much time remaining. Just about ready to fall apart, I'd say. Not exactly the time to be chatting with a cat. Well, suit yourself. Oh yes, you may call me Shalqua. Enchanté.
Enchant.
So, ooh, you smell wonderful.
Alright then. Silver Cat Ring, yeah, so we can get this and this. Let's whip one of those. Why not? I think that's it.
Satisfied? I'll be around.
Yeah, so we'll need that for later. So we have to take the Silver Cat Ring, or we can wait until our ladder maker gets down there, gets back here. But we can just take the Silver Cat Ring and we can just jump for it. But I have a date with the Gargoyles. But I was thinking about that in the previous part as well. I should buy as much as I can of some healing items. Yeah. Max out on my life gems. So you never know when I'm going to need them.
Thanks.
Let's see. Do I have? Yeah, 14 of these. So I think I'll use those for now. And when I start getting some gems, I will be able to do infusions. I think what I'm going to do for infusions is majority, probably lightning and dark. Because very few enemies in Dark Souls 2 tend to be immune to both elements. Stone. I still need quite a few of these on the way up to the Lost Center, so we should clear a lot of the areas now. Alright. Belfry. So I'll have to deal with an invasion on the top level. Excuse me. And a few of these guys. Nice. Yeah, Dark Spirit Bellkeeper. I believe he's at the top level. I still do like the power stancing aspects and the stance change that they have. So, I do like that aspect, and I wish more Souls games had that. Granted, a lot of the dual wield items in 3 work relatively well for what they are. I still think like the Sellsword Twin Blades and the great swords that you get at the end of the Ring City DLC, those swords are awesome. Granted, they are extremely expensive stat-wise to work with. But when they work, they work. Yep. Whoa. Nice. Just one more. Depending on where we have to go next, when we get to the Forge area, not or the Iron Keep, when we have to go to the old. I think it's the old Iron King, our giant flaming gargoyle. That'll be interesting to do with him. But we're here. If you guys saw the gargoyles when we were on the way out last time, we will have to deal with these guys. Let's see if luck will be on our side today. They fight similarly to the ones we fought in Dark Souls 1, so they shouldn't be too much of a challenge, but again, still gargoyles. Target you get. we want to try to deal with them quickly. So we can have to balance. Another one's getting up. There's this one. I think it's 6. Remember quickly, 6 gargoyles to deal with. It must just be all of them since it's worse. Some items. I think it's 6. There we go. Okay. A little bit of a close call, but we made it. Alright, cool. Gargoyles have been dealt with. Move on to the next point. Signature band. I believe that gives me more spell slots. Yep, more spells. There's an invasion down there, isn't there? I do remember there being an invasion. Let's go back to... Well, we're here. Let's deal with this. We'll go to Majula, and then we'll pick the next weapon. I think I want to do the sewer line next, so we'll have to go to the gutter and the Black Gulch and deal with that problems. Go. Should have found shit. So lost and dead. They have too many of those. Ooh, dragon tooth. That's right. There's never room for anything in there. Yeah, they're also lost and dead. Okay. Let's go back to Majula, let's pick a new weapon, and then we will make our way down to the bottom, well, to the halfway mark. I want to deal with the Royal Rat Vanguard next, before I go down and deal with, the Rotten, I think it is. Well, depending on what weapon we have, we might need to go out and grab some other stuff. But there's a problem for later. Let's rest. Pick a new weapon. We're going to Greatswords. Do I have another? Do I have 2 or I have 1? I feel like I only have 1. That's what the... This is... Yes, Greatsword. Does the other... Does Duff have a... Well, let's see. I mean, I can also check at, our, Lost Soul creator. enchanted one for a stride. See if stride's got anything I can buy with a great sword, or for a great sword. Sir?
So, if you began.
Yeah, I get it. Ultra great sword. Curved great axe, hammer, spear, thrust. Well, if I need a twin blade, I can go back to get the Dragon Rider here. Alright, I guess I'm going with the single weapon then. Alright, let's get it upgraded then. This, and this. So I'm pretty sure you don't give anything that's great sword. No, didn't think so. Right. Let's get you. Right, I don't have any large Titanite. That's a good point. Well, that is a problem I'll deal with later. Let's do some more strength. Same thing as before. We'll just do strength, vigor, vitality, and endurance. More in each. Well, actually, let me backtrack. I think I can work with that for now. I should get more in adaptability. Doing this now might save me a lot of frustration later. Because that'll be useful for using items and everything. Right, I'm gonna take off the Rapier ring for the moment. Eventually I need to invest in resin. Alright, where's the drop? There it is. Okay. Alright, here goes. Ow. Supposed to reduce the falling damage. Am I even gonna survive that fall? Here's open. Alright. I made it. And go. Okay. Nice. Let's put that back on. Okay. So we have the Royal Red Vanguard in this area. I can get rid of all this other stuff as well. Oh yeah, the bone dust. I should have been using that. Let me also just put these away because I'm not going to use them. At least not now. I could invest in those. Oh yeah, the book. I should actually keep that ring. Yeah, fire seeds for later. Let me actually go back to Majula and I'll earn the Sublime Bone Dust. I don't know how long I've been holding on to that. There we go. feel like I picked that up when I was in out of port at the ship area. I don't remember what it's called now. No Man's Wharf, that's what it was. Alright, let's see how well this is gonna go. I could easily get killed right here and now, but we are dealing with rats. And not the good kind of rats. I believe these give curse. Or no, the petrify. These are petrify rats. Great. Well, they give us rat tails. Up the ladder. Boy, the explorer, you got anything? Or you just throw stuff at me? Oh, you have an invisible weapon, that's probably what it is. Here we go. Alright. This could be good, this could be bad. Could be in between. Comes the horde. Only one of these is actually the real one, so we have to keep hitting the crowd. But you can't let the petrified barn go all the way to the top either. Anytime you want to show up, there we go. There he is. Here he is, this guy. So as soon as he goes, the rest of the rats follow out with him. Alright. Nice. Not bad at all. Stones. Bleed stone. Good for bleed weapons. Spray the falchions. Whole bunch of studs. Ah! Thank you for the panic attack. Get the fireball ones. Jeez. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go down and get the bonfire in the gutter first. Before I go back up. Also, there's a Leave a sublime bone dust here. Thank you. Just a charm. Nice. Yes, bone dust. Okay, perfect. This way. Go down this one. Yeah, so for those of you that have not played this or don't know a lot about the gun, it's dark and you're gonna get confused real quickly. So prepare for that. Yes, bad. It's real bad in here. So we didn't get to use the Greatsword that much. But bone dust. And then while that's burning, we'll pick a new weapon. Alright, we're back at the Chimes. Pretty sure my intelligence is significantly lower than a lot of these hexes. But let's see what we can use. If anything, I'll get the lightning spear, obviously. Probably let's see. The Dark Orb, Dark Hail, Dark Fog. I think I can do all but the fog. I need staff for two of these. Oh, I do need to pick up a staff. Oh. Oh, I know where we can go. Hold on. Oh, it's a staff, not a chime. Yeah, staves are for dark, so dark hexes. That's a problem. Okay. I need staves for these. Let me see if I can go pick up some other things. I may have to actually upgrade the chime. But I think if I go towards where I would fight like the Executioner's Chariot and whatnot, I could probably get some stuff from them.
Oh, hello there. An honor to see you again. This room is not as it seems. There are two, not one pathways leading out. And only this lovely thing reveals the other path. And this, you lovely thing, only runs on miracles. Shall I
Yeah. It's only 2,000. So instead of going that direction, we'll go this way.
Go ahead then. May the power offer your soul.
Thank you. Rouge water. Yeah, I'll need that for getting my spell uses back. I'm pretty sure if I talk to the gentleman up here, I could get some more hexes. Maybe even a chime specifically for hexes. This gentleman.
The dark stirs. I see it. The dark has sparked within you. My name is Falcon.
Elkin, that's what his name is.
I will track with you. What do you need?
Let's do some stuff. Let's see. Chime for miracles and hexes. Let's take both. These. Some resin would be nice. Let me look at the spells. Yeah, a lot of these would be really good. Might as well just buy them all. We'll buy a few of these later. I'm gonna leave the rapier as it is.
Come again. The dark is...
Thank you, sir. Let's put on the start. Alright, can I even cast anything that I picked up from him? Does it have to be with the staff? Yeah, I think it has to be with the staff. This is the staff. This is the chime. Okay. Resonant Soul. Great Resonant Soul. Okay, I need Fate for these. Staff, Chime. Okay. And then... so I'll get those two. Okay. Good thing I have a heavy soul bank. I might have to use some of those items so I can actually use these spells. Let me pull this back out. Oh, plenty of Dark Orb for when you make use of the stabs. I do know Dark Sorcery is supposed to be one of the stronger outputs. Not neglecting any of these, though. 2 slots, so I'm gonna need some upgrades.
Bearer, seek, lest this...
I need some 2 slots. Nice. I go put Lightning Spirit first, then the Resonant Soul, then the Greater Resonant Soul. I need 26 faith. What, 20? 25. So if I put Faith Ring on, will that get me there? I could also use the band. Let me just equip both of these. Let me see. I can take this off and put this on. I'll just take this one, then... yeah, that'll work. Okay, upgrade this. I should be. Yeah, I can. Probably a waste of some of these shards, but might as well do it now. Yep. And then I will add the Rouge Water. And I think for most of the area, I'm probably just going to start running places. Because the Gutter and the Black Gulch are not friendly. I should probably also equip some Poison Moss. So if I do get poisoned, it's... I guess it's not if, it's when. Because that will happen. Just worry about it. Excuse me. Thank you. Probably a mistake running past all these guys, but... shh. There's the beginning. Boss. Oh yeah, One of these is also on the bridge that can easily throw you off. It's not here. It's the next one. This guy. Okay, there's that. And then we'll go in here. I'm almost positive I'm gonna get shoved somewhere. Is it here? Oh yeah, it's this guy. Glad I stopped. I can just drop here to this, and then oh yeah, here comes the swarm. All these guys. It's 100 souls per shot, so it's not the cheapest ability, but it does help. I mean, I think GMA also counteracts the soul cost, so it works. Go. Handy. Very, very handy. Yeah, we're just getting warmed up. Because now we have the Gulch to deal with. And if it's all the same to you guys, I'd rather not spend the time trying to fight everything in here. Granted, I could get some good chunks. I could get chunks, I could get shards here from the creatures in the Gulch. But I'd rather not, so I'm just gonna run. Hope that's kosher. Hopefully I can get past without getting robbed. And then I need to get in here. Need to get rid of this. I need these guys to get out of the way. There we go. I need to pick up this. Alright. Maybe it's... What kind of axe is that? Looks like the giant's axe that you would get from Yorm, I think, in Dark Souls 3. Alright. Now, what are the odds that I can actually fight the Rotten with hexes and actually do a decent amount of damage? Well, we'll find out. Let's see what happens. This is a disturbing creature. It's just a bunch of corpses just chained together. And then given eyes. That is an amalgamation of horror. Man is angry. Alright, some damage. Let's try to spear. Should be in the fire. Ow! Okay. Right. Gotta stop stepping in that. Oh, you're not gonna grab me. I'm also pretty sure that this guy is also quite resistant to dark. Because I think he has an attack that erupts a large chunk of, like, dark orbs. I tried to roll. Ow! Okay. Not cool. One. Enough? Yes, it will. All right. I believe this is also fire seeds. Yes. You go around. Alright, cool. Petrified something. I should double bump a bunch of those off and see if I get any stones. We'll see. Bonfire was rekindled. Thank you. Alright, I think I'm gonna go down the Dark Forest route. I'm gonna probably do the Executioner's Chariot next. Excuse me. Let's see what the next one is. Okay, stay with Chimes. Fine, stay with the Chimes. Let's at least get some more other stats upgraded. Let's do more in faith and more in intelligence. Right, then we move on. Huntsman's Copse. Nope. Another refuge. Excuse me, thank you.
Pretty sure there's a guy behind this door. That's what I thought.
I hit the guy behind me. I'm not sure how that happened. I think I just got too
close to me and I hit him instead of the other guy in front.
Right then. Then I can go down here. Sir.
Thank you.
Alright. Reset. I think I'm going to use stats. I think I'm probably going to
Do more dark sorcery basis.
I think that's more, I think it's also like probably physical damage versus magic. Which for this game, dark sorcery, from what I do know about it, is incredibly strong. So that'll be helpful for later. Not dealing with you, sir. What's over here? Yes. Flip the switch. Here comes the horde.
Thank you.
Right. Oh yeah, it's not this way. Well, let me get the key for this area as a shortcut. Actually,
No, I should just go do that now.
no, let me get this for later. Because I can just jump to
The skeleton lords fight relatively easily.
at least moving forward to them. Yep. Gotta go this way, gotta go this way, gotta go this way. Yeah, it's very overpowered. Dark magic is incredibly strong. So I'll make a note of that for later.
When I swap between stabs and chimes.
That I will be using more hexes than miracles. But I'm finding probably a significant amount more. Or just have more rouge water on hand. Alright. Enough gab. Go but down that way. This way. Then go down.
And then this guy. And this guy. There's one more on the way up.
It's not.
You. It's him.
Oh, there is a
Guy
guy.
back there. When did the other guys show up?
I think he just
Followed me from the other side of the bridge.
you. Because there's a quartet up here, I think. Good handful of them. 1, 2, yeah, there's like 4. Is another one. Is there another one? Yes, there is. I can never remember if there was one more. Alright, I'm gonna need to use some rouge water. Oh yeah, there's a guy with the greatsword on the other side of this bridge, isn't there? That'll be fun to deal with. This guy. Oh, you're gonna be annoying. Just backtrack a bit. Come on, lock on. Thank you. Just deal with these guys. I'll refill my spell uses when I get back to you. Cool. Alright. Executioner's Chariot. I heard about dealing with the skeletons at the moment. I want to lower the gates for this guy. I also need to survive the impacts first. And probably deal with the sorcerer at some point as well. Alright, gate. Need to deal with you. Because they're not going to stop coming back until you deal with the one guy in control. Come with the skeletons. Alright, focus on you. And we're not going to be as much as it will be on the units. Given he is throwing dark magic at me. Still something. Come on. There we go. Alright. Got that a little too close. I think he's a covenant.
What is it? Ah, you two will know. This place won't be any fun. Not for you.
I think we can get more when we go to... I think we get more hexes when we get to one of the later areas, much later. Just in case I have to use the gun. Spin again. Katanas? Katanas it is. We do only have one, so we'll have to work with that. But that's something we can work with, though. I did not mean to drink that. Let's get... Where is it? Where'd you get that? I'll make the one. Yeah, I'll make the. Take this back out. I will make my Witch Katana more of a bleed one. Certainly fits. Let's go to depths. Use bleed stone. Jula, I'll level up, probably get more into Dex. Go fight the skeleton lords. Just a little bit short. That's fine. Okay. And then lock away. I'm pretty sure once you've infused a weapon, you can add resin. Yeah. That's fine. Take the bleed weapon. let's deal with these guys. One of them dying, the new skeletons will arise. So it might be a bad idea to run all the lords and then deal with the lords. As long as I can kite them, it should be fine. The horde is here. I need to watch my front of wheel skeletons. There's a lot of them keep their shields up. It's already at risk. Jeez, that thing is brittle. Great, it's broken. Look at how brittle this katana is. Minuscule amount of damage. Middle note to invest in replenish shield powder, repair powder. For this instance specifically. Skeletons are not making it any bit easier. I'm just gonna rip and take it down. I can't fight the rest of these guys with this broken weapon. I'm gonna run out of resources before these guys tip over. I'll take that death. If this works. There we go. Okay. Alright, so let me go back. One, let me fix my weapon. And I'm now going to have repair powder on my hot ward. I keep forgetting how brittle items can get. How quickly, at least. Use these. I need a lot more than that. Let me just dump this whole thing. This. Repair it. Because of course, I don't have enough of the fading souls. Alright, those work better.
I'll be around.
Do you have any repair powder that I can buy? If you don't, I'll go to McDuff.
Lively.
Maybe he'll have something. Okay, I need to take good care of the repair powder that I have. I think I'm just gonna run past all the enemies. At least the first wave if I can. Which one else? This. The problem is they basically keep their shields up so it does more damage to the weapon versus if they're not. This again. Stuff back. Probably also isn't also helping the fact that I'm using a bleed weapon on skeleton creatures. Deal with the other one. I'll start working on. Where'd he go? Oh. Now it's just the skeletons. all of whom love to get their shields out. What should I do with you first? Pinwheel skeletons. Fix this. Just a horde of skelly men. Probably made that significantly harder. Picking a bleed weapon against skeletons. So that is definitely on me. Arduous demon. I believe the next one is the covetous demon. But here we are. Moving to Greataxes. I just have the one Greataxe. I do. Just the one Greataxe. It's a great hammer. Can I even equip this? I can. Jeez, this... It's definitely making me heavy. Alright. Let's do that there. Only 2 levels. Let me upgrade weapon first. Maybe I'll wait to do the next level up until, or do a level up further until we get past the covetous demon.
I'll be around.
Resin. Could do it. No, I can't. Well, I could do a dark weapon. Let me see what McDuff does. Let me see how this goes. This could be good. Use Greataxes with Dark Nightstone. Moves it from 312 straight to 436. It's not bad. It's pretty good, actually. Nice. We now go to Copse Valley, the Poison Pool. Alright, so next up would be Covetous Demon. Then we have the Serpent Queen, and then we have move on to a flame-based area. We have the Smelter Demon, and then the Old Iron King.
Are you a traveller? I'm Chloanne, an ore stone trader. I travel about collecting rare stones, which I sell to make my living. I never planned to visit this god's forsaken place. But I don't know. I just sort of ended up here. I must have just wandered in. But now that I'm here, I've been scouting around for rare bits. Oh, don't look at me like that. Many of these stones are quite useful. For instance, certain stones are used in smithing. Ah, now your ears prick up. I've extras if you can pay. This is my trade, after all.
So yeah, eventually when she moves to Majula, we can buy a lot of the required stones for upgrading. I think a lot of the Titanite shards we can get from her. But I will buy the Aesthetic, Soul Peas, and yeah, Corpse's Bursts, and heavy damage on Hollows.
Oh, I know.
Twinkling
We can all do
Titanites.
with a little. I came here in search of rare stones, but the place is nothing like I was told. All this poison, and you can't get very far inside. Don't just go haplessly wandering about. These stones may look all the same, but to the trained eye, each is unique. Some of them are used to smith weapons and armor, and some unique stones provide special benefits. Some of them are extremely rare and should be used with great thrift. None of the differences are easily spotted, but I've learned quite a lot, really. Dragonslayer, how is it that I ended up here? It's funny. I can't seem to remember. I've searched every nook and cranny here. Perhaps we'll meet again. Perhaps we'll... I suppose it...
Now she'll move to Majula, and we'll see her there if we need it. While I'm in the area, I want to pick up some chunks. I believe they are over here. I think it's this one. There's the chunks. Okay. So I'll save those for later. I'll use it for my next recruited weapon. I can push that to a +9. Which I think I have enough so I can probably push to a +10. So. Yeah, these sorceresses are more than nuisance than knights. This item, Boucher's magic stones. Magic weapon if I need to. If I'm gonna have spread out stats, might as well be able to invest in all of the stones. you not be in the wall, please? Thank you. Alright, the creatures also give poison. Alright, time to meet another grotesque enemy. Covetous Demon. Yeah, it's bad. Oh. And there we go. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Alright, what's next? Going for a Great Axe. And now... going back to Katanas. Alright. Back to the brittle weapon.
Bearer. Less.
It's not gonna be enough to get 5 levels. You know, we have more spread out stats. We're starting to get a little more thin. But now she's here.
Oh, speak up if you need anything at
So yeah, eventually she'll get more shards and stones that we can get.
no
from her.
interest.
Well, we have to get past certain stages of the game, so she won't give us too much yet. Lower Earthen Peak. Get rid of the Serpent Queen. Oh, wait. I need to go back and deal with, the old Dragonslayer first. I still have to do that whole boss. I should do that and take care of that area first. And the idea is I want to try to fight almost every single boss that's possible. I think the only ones I'm probably not going to be able to get is the... I think it's just going to be Dark Lurker. Because he's one of the Covenant bosses I have to fight. And I don't think you can get the required materials without one of them, and I don't want to do that. I'm gonna get rid of the bleed on my guitar. I don't think bleed is gonna be helpful. Which is, I think, unfortunate. I think it's more beneficial for weapons that have innate bleed effects, but since the katana, unfortunately in this game, does not have a bleed on it. So use of these, we'll take this back, we'll move stone. Stone removes it, so we should be able to. There we go. As well as reinforce it. Almost up for that. Let me use a couple more. Dark Flame. Hopefully this actually works a little bit better than it did the other one. It's already a significant damage increase. Yeah, I think Dark on this weapon is going to be a much better choice. But now with the Dragon Rider out of the question, the rest of the knights are not going to start to roam. It's not good for me. Dark is definitely a good investment. I'm actually doing that with all the weapons I have. That and lightning. One more up there, and we should be set. The only problem is, not that you can see it, is that. We gotta get to that. Hopefully I can get up there without spooking him. That is the hope, anyways. Survive the oncoming onslaught. Just gonna get there before he wakes up. And then nice. Okay. Alright, that works. That works just fine. Let's see how this goes. clear this again, just to be safe. Hello, Ornstein. Oh, of course. Ow. Pain. I didn't even get my Estus off. There we go. Why it wanted to just shove instead. This will be where we have the Covenant of Blue. So we can be blue phantoms and blue invaders. Not for us. If we play this out right, we should be able to do at least, well, the hope is we get the Serpent Queen and Smelter Demon, maybe Old Iron King. But that is a maybe in question. Let's find out. We move to piercing swords. Alright. We got a couple of S stock. Or the rapiers, rather. I think we're with that. Yeah. Remember, this is Discovery or Soul game.
I knew you.
Well, these plus 10. We one chunk short.
I'll be around.
Alright. Nice. Big Dex investment. I think eventually I'm going to start needing to use a lot of the built-up soul items that I've been collecting. That will be a later problem. Excuse me, thank you. Good day. Because of course you're gonna block the stairwell. Go up the stairs, go up the stairs. first, I'm gonna light the torch. And then set light. Stop the poison production. And then go around. Up the ladder. There's 2 hidden spots here. This is this one with a bonfire, which is nice. It's great. Then there's this one over here. It's not booby trapped. Should find something. Nice. Excuse me, gentlemen. Thank you. Good day. Nice. Sweet. Elevators always take so long. Okay, here we go. I can determine where we're at if we can play it correctly. But now the fact that we're in the Iron Keep, this could get more difficult. I'm hoping that we can get both Smelter Demon and Old Iron King taken care of, and then all we have to do is just go down to the forested area. We'll hopefully have less to do within that context. So let's see what we pick now. Dual wielding axes. Alright. Strength based. Let's do some more greed. Very much similar moveset to the hammers. Let's go 7. Okay.
I'll be around.
Hopefully I can have this in chunks. Or I can pick some up from somebody. I mean, if I need to, I can go to the Black Gulch and I can go farm a whole bunch of them if I need to. I'll probably do that off stream if I need to do that for upgrading stuff. But I'm not going to worry about doing that now. Oh, there's things to do and places to go. Alright. And maybe, if we're lucky, we can get some black steel katanas. We can start dual wielding. Because the black steel katanas are much more resilient than the Uchi katana. These have higher durability. Yeah, these guys are going to be a pest to deal with. I mean that in every sense of the word. This guy. Thank you. I would go to talk with the merchant down here, but I need to deal with these guys up here first. Because of course I can't find my stairwell. My weapon gets caught. Yeah, the Alone Knights. Which do have really cool aesthetics, I will admit. Oh yeah, this as well. Died. Yep. Unfortunately, there's no way to turn that off. I could have coated myself in water. I probably should have done that. I don't know why that was why that would be a good idea. On the plus side, our invader is no longer a problem. Just coming back. Oh, we have the armor now. Seriously? Can I just not deal with these guys at the moment? Thank you. Alright. Oh, you. It's like, where'd he go? These guys will chase you if you're not prepared. Oh, there was a secret wall there. I never remembered that. Ominous. Ah. Oh. Cool. So that's how I can get here. Neat. You learn so many new things playing this again. and actively looking for the secrets. Oh, right. They're still chasing me. How can I buy hair powder from him?
What? Who are you? Who, me? I'm Mackerel. Who else? What? Have a look at my wares.
So we get the Jester's outfit, we can get the Spike Bandit outfit. Curse Ring. One of these. We'll buy this. Get a handful of the pine. And more of these. This can be used with Sacred Chimes. And that's a staff. I think this is basically the Dark Bead from Dark Souls 1.
Cheers.
Thank you. You know, I probably could have just waited for that thing to stop firing at me before I went to grab the item. I was just fully impatient. Yeah, the run back here is going to be annoying if I have to do this multiple times. Let's lower this. Ouch. Plus, like, these battle axes are doing work on these guys. Drop it down. Sure, let's open this up. Because there is something else in this mix of items. Hair powder. I'll be probably buying a lot of life gems. Ow. Yeah, I gotta deal with that archer. Glad I didn't die from that. Oh, you're still alive. Thank you. There's also an archer over there. There are just too many archers in this area. I want this. Because I'm going to first. I want to. First off, I want to lower the bridge. Thank you. To now turn off the flames on the inside of this place. Nice. I guess I do have to make another shortcut run. Crossed. There's an archer to my left, and there's someone behind me. Oh, I missed. Remember I said this place has too many enemies? This place is just a horde of nothing but alone knights. So annoying. I mean, what do you guys think? Is this place more annoying, or is the Gulch worse? Because both are bad. But the Gulch might be less if you know where you're going, or the route you want to take to get past a lot of the traps. But there is just far too many alone nights in this place. I just want to just kite them all. I feel like I have to in some cases. Just one is shooting me from that side. I was at they beat the shots every time. I just felt it was death. Sip. I want to deal with the one on the far side first. Or here. The reason I stocked up on so many life gems. Jeez. That's what it's doing. To survive the smelter demon. Ouch. Oops. Yeah, now he's gonna aura. Cost of damage when too close. Would like to magic at this point or some kind of ranged weapon. this. Butterflies. Alright. Now would probably be the best time to call it a night ourselves for the next part, so. All things considered, we got quite a bit of stuff done. We finished all the bosses in the route towards the Lost Sinner, going back and taking care of the Dragonslayer, the bonfire Gargoyles. We cleared the sewer direction, getting the Royal Rat Vanguard, and the Rotten. That got us our next Primal bonfire. We took care of Executioner's Chariot, Skeleton Lords, Covetous Demon, and Mitha. On top of we got to the Smolder Demon. So I'm okay with how our progress is going. Just means we have the Old Iron King left. We have that Primal bonfire, and then move on to the last leg before we can go to the castle. So all in all, I'm not upset with how we've been going. Looking for more deaths than needed, but I'm happy with the progress we've made. Just means it's probably going to get significantly harder going forward. But again, it wouldn't be a Souls game if it wasn't a challenge, let alone what we're doing for this as well. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here. And get things ready for the next time that we meet up. And we'll continue this as well. So if you guys enjoyed today, you guys know how the drill works and you know how this goes. If you guys did enjoy, leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow all that fun jazz. You guys know how this works. I wouldn't be telling this to you if I didn't trust you guys to know what you were doing. Remember, the void is always willing to listen to those who want to be heard. I'm willing to listen, and I'm willing to hear you out. Have a fantastic night, guys. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.